Good night, everyone. Welcome to CNN. Tonight, we have the pleasure of speaking with incredible talent Taylor Swift. Taylor, thank you for being here.
I'm so happy to be here. Thank you for having me. It's great to be there.
Taylor, you have been in the music industry for more than a decade, if I'm not wrong. How have you been handling all the success and also the challenges that comes with it?
Well, I tell you, it's been a wild ride. I
Uh-huh.
have been working on my music non-stop,
Okay.
and I think the key has been staying grounded and focusing on what matters. I have been learning from both my success and my failures. I try not to get overwhelmed by the fame and staying focused on creating music that connects with people.
Okay, I'm not famous, but I think that it has to be really hard. You have been touring for several months. How have you been balancing the constant of travel and also the demands of your career?
Well, sometimes it's difficult. It's not always easy. I have been trying to keep a healthy balance on tour. I have been making sure I get enough rest or spend quality time with my team and my family and my friends. And I have also been practicing mindfulness to stay focused and avoid burnout. But when I step on a stage, all the exhaustion has been working for the energy I get from the fans.
That's amazing. I think that the love of defense is the most important thing for you. I think that's incredible. And over the years, you have also been very open with your friends about your personal life through your music, or how have you been able to handle public scrutiny?
Honestly, I have been trying to learn to ignore the negative comments because I have a lot of negative comments, and it's so hard. But I think over the years, I have become more confident in who I am, and I have been focusing more on the positive side. The fans who really support me, and I have been using their love to stay motivated.
Well, that's amazing. Taylor, what causes have you been supporting lately?
I have been focused on education and helping those in need. Recently I have been working with charities that provide scholarships
Oh, that's amazing.
and help your artists. I also been supporting causes that fight for equality and justice. And it's important to give back, especially when you have been blessed with so much success.
Well, that's amazing. You have been making a positive impact in kids and with your fans and with all of around of you. Thank you, Taylor, for sharing your journey with us today. It was a pleasure.
Thank you so much too. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure too.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Good evening and welcome to CNN. Today we are joined by one of the greatest football players in the world, Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be here.
Well, Cristiano, I have a lot of questions for you. So, you have been a professional footballer for many years, and your career has been full of achievements. How have you been staying motivated after all these years at the top?
I think there's so many things, but one of them is that I have me being motivated for my love for the game and my desire to be the best in what I do. I know I have a fans and I have to be an example for them. So I have been setting also new goals for myself every year, and I believe that motivation comes from within, and I have been working with the best professionals to stay in shape. You know that I have to stay in shape to be the better, to be the best of all. And also, it's all about discipline And yeah, I think that is the most important thing for me.
Wow, that sounds interesting. You have played in some of the most competitive football leagues in the world. What has your experience been like playing for different teams and facing new challenges?
Well, it has been a great experience. You know, each league has been different, and I have learned a lot from them. In the Premier League, I had to adapt to a very intense style, and in La Liga, I have been part of a best football matches in history, like in the Serie A, which focus on tactics and defense. Um, has been a new challenge, but I have enjoyed every moment. You know, it's different. Each one is different, but it has been amazing.
Oh, okay. I told you something. I love watch matches from La Liga. So
Oh, that's cool.
you have achieved so many records in your career.
Uh huh.
How do you feel about the pressure of always being two on the top?
Wow, I think that in soccer it's a really competitive place. But at first it was challenging. But over the years I have learned how to manage like the pressure. I have been focusing what can I control, like in my performance on the field. I know that I keep like always pushing myself to be the best, and I will continue to break like new barriers. And also, you know, the pressure is part of everything that we do. So it is also part to be the best. You know, I'm the best, and I have to embrace that.
Yeah, we know you're the best. So you have been an inspiration for many young athletes around the world. How have you been able to maintain such a strong influence over them?
I think that is because I have showing by example. I have always believed that hard work, sacrifice, and passion are the keys to success. You know, I have been mentoring young players and trying to share with them everything I've learned. They have given me also a lot of motivations in return, and it feels amazing to see them grow. Like for example, with my son, Gray Junior. Well, he's an amazing soccer player, and I need to be the example for him and for his friends, and for everything that he do. So yeah, I think that they're my example also. Like I have to be the best for them.
Wow, that sounds lovely for when you talk about your son. Well,
Thank you.
finally, you have been involved in many business and charity projects. So, how have you been planning your future after football?
You know, I have been thinking a lot about the future because you know in an age that I know that in like in 5 years maybe I'm not going to be a soccer player by then, but I know that I can't play football forever. So I have been working on business ventures like my Serie Siete run. You know, you can buy your husband or your kids whatever you want. I have also involved in charity projects, especially those supporting students' education. And I want to leave a positive legacy both on and off the field. As you know, I was very poor, so I want to make kids to study. The education is the most important thing here in the world. So after um, soccer, of course.
Wow, you have a good words for tell all these people. Well, Cristiano, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you for sharing to share with us today.
It was my pleasure. Thank you so much for having me here, and I really enjoyed this conversation.
Me too. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.